individual level components that you will be discussing or seeing in your classroom. When you're doing these activities, make sure you're supervising the students' activities enough so that you might hear extra things they're saying to each other. Their guard's going to be down a little bit. They're going to be talking, and you are all very smart, and you'll be hearing the clues and the keywords. Ensure that all staff intervene on the spot when bullying occurs. We will go through some, on the DVD, you'll see this in just a few minutes, of individual interventions that will help us as a staff as well. Hold meetings with students involved in bullying. If you find that it is difficult, time-wise, I'm always amazed when I'm in your classes and how busy everything is. And sometimes it's really good to just call someone and say, can you come pick up this child for me? Pam and I are going to be available to hold those meetings with that bully to start that next phase, to help you and to be your support network there. The individual intervention plans, different students are going to need different things, and we can work together and document. That documentation will come from me, and we may either put it in a file or through email without names, of course, maybe just initials or something, as to the process or the progress of it. Do you all have any questions about anything so far that we've talked about before we go on to the DVDs? I'm going to go through one more slide, and then I'm going to give you all about 5 minutes or so, which will let us set up for our next DVD session, to just have a discussion. Do you have any questions for us or for each other of anything you've heard today? Our last slide here is why adults don't always intervene. Sometimes we have difficulty recognizing bullying. I'm sorry to go back to Ms. Jeffers' statement again, but it is that body language that we don't always see. I mean, you're busy trying to work on a math lesson and making sure a student gets a certain procedure or process or working with their team member, and you're not realizing that. Sometimes we fail to recognize the importance of that intervention because it doesn't seem like a big deal, but we don't realize that that student is getting that continual bullying. Sometimes we don't know how to intervene, and it's sometimes the lack of time. And this is where we can pull together as a staff once again to what are we recognizing, what are we seeing, how are we defining this bullying. So right now I'm going to give you that 5-minute time to sit at your table, discuss what we've talked about today. If you have any questions, we definitely want to hear those. We want to brainstorm as a group if we need to. So you can do that now.